Hey guys, it's Austin back with another YouTube video on a very gray and dreary day here in East Tennessee. Been meaning to get this display video out. I was waiting to try to get a few more new base fan designs because I have had to retire a few base fan designs since last year, and I picked up quite a few to replace them, and I am very happy with the ones I have picked up to replace the ones that went out. But I'll give you guys a quick walk around since it's been a while since I've done a very up-to-date video. The last uploads I'd imagine were the previously recorded uploads of my 4th of July display, and I unfortunately, due to time constraints and weather, only was able to get out one video of my Thanksgiving display, which I had planned to get a day view, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So figured I'd just move right on to Christmas. But anyway, I'll get to the display itself. See here, this is the first new for 2023, the 2023 Elf Scout Globe from AtHome, and I happened to get this one on display. This is actually my store's last one in the box, and I figured, you know, and it's kind of got an interesting story about it too, because I originally was going to pick up the reproduction of the Santa Claus tunnel that has the sound box and the LED multicolor lights and such, and my store ended up getting down to like one left in a box, but just $300 is kind of pricey for me to pick that one up right off the bat. Plus I recently just got another brand new one that was only a few $100s off of that we'll get to here in a minute, and I'm even more happier that I picked that one up just due to how hard it is to find. But definitely I'm glad I was able to pick this one up. I've seen a few people's reviews. I believe the Inflatable Bastard did a review on this one, and I think I saw a few other people in the community did a review, and I happen to really like this one. And plus, I don't know if like I ever chronicled it in like my early days of my display, but I used to have two of the original like pellet snow globes. I think it was a 2007 like roundabout, or I guess like a rotational globe that was sold at Lowe's that had the reindeer and the Santa Claus on it that went around the Christmas tree and it sprinkled snow. And then I also had another one that had, I think, like an AH1 or an AH2 pull-out fan that I got at my local Big Lots back years ago that had like a snowman head on top of it with a penguin inside of it that shot snow up from the bottom, and I really like those ones. So this one kind of, I thought, paid homage to like my love for snow globes back in the day, and I haven't had a snow globe in my displays in nearly a decade, so I figured I'd pick this guy up since he was on display, and they also cut a few % off of my VIP perks reward and such, so I was able to knock him down to about $120 compared to the retail of $130. So it's kind of a deal I couldn't pass up. Plus I definitely wanted to get another base fan one, so I thought that was a really nice pickup. Also would love to pick up the 20-foot colossal version, hopefully for AtHome sales out of it, because I really like that design too, despite I know other people are not really too fond of it as what they are compared to some of the other non-licensed colossals. But I definitely would like to pick up the Colossal. I have a feeling if I pick that one up, it'll go about right over here. Or I was also thinking maybe over here between like my archway and my Santa Claus, which I'll get to here in a second. But definitely like to pick that one up. I just thought I'd make a note that I got the globe and I'd like to pick up the Colossal as well. But I'm really happy with that purchase. It looks beautiful. But yeah, this is the gap right here I was referring to just a second ago. I don't know if like this gap right here will fit a Colossal inflatable. I'd personally doubt it, but I don't know. I think it'd look good between like the Santa's Toy Shop and the Santa Claus and my other one over here, but that'll just come down to time and which design I get next, probably. Just a quick note, this is probably my favorite scene of the display because I loved what I was able to do with these snowman designs and such, especially the one in the coffee mug and then the Season's Greetings one with the saxophone playing snowman. But I really like what I was able to pull together with this scene right here, especially because I got like a lot of other winter designs there as well. I just wish this guy had the sound box that the 2021 version had. That was the one thing that always kept nagging me when I said I was going to buy this. Although I didn't get the 2021 version, so I knew I definitely wanted to get this one. Looks still pretty cool. It's just like I said, I wish they could have sprayed and put like a sound box in it. Maybe priced it at about $170, maybe $180, just because it had that sound box. But still think it looks pretty good, like in my snowman scene. Low-key, this is probably still one of my favorite designs in the whole display, aside from maybe one or two others. This one, whenever they had this in 2018 at Home Depot, this, in my opinion, is one of the last great Home Depot designs they did that was animated, in my opinion. All the rest has just been kind of, hit or miss, or kind of, lackluster, if you want to say so. But I definitely love this Home Depot design. Kind of on the fence, too, about picking up that 20-foot tall Grinch, but I'm just, like I said, due to money, I'm not too sure if I'm going to pick it up unless they do a substantial clearance on it. And this is the other new for 2020 free base fan design I got. Needs no introduction. The 20-foot tall Home Reindeer. What can I say? I mean, this guy, I think I was watching like a video the other day, and I heard somebody like saying like they got one of the last ones and they were so glad they did because these things wiped out. And I was like, yes, sir. Whenever I went to my AtHome, I had my neighbors over here. They got the 20-foot tall Christmas tree one from AtHome, but they were telling me this guy only had like 2 left in a box, and I was like, wait a minute, what? Because I was like thinking in the back of my mind, my AtHome actually got 10 of these things in a box, and I was like there like a few weeks before. And when I went up there, sure enough, they only had 2 left in a box. And I was like, yep, I'm definitely picking this up right now because I believe I've also seen a TikTok video circulating that this guy went viral. And like everybody's like now essentially doing AtHome's advertisement for them. And this guy just completely, it's gone. I mean, it ain't even on the AtHome website anymore. And I think I saw Inflatables sold their last ones out recently as well. So you can find this guy. It's going to be a rare one, I think, down the road. And if you can find one of these guys, grab it. I mean, you want to pay $250 to like $300, absolutely grab this one. I love this design. Looks a lot more lifelike compared to the 2022-2021 version, and I love its design. Just beautiful. That gray or silverish, whatever you want to call that tone, it looks beautiful next to like that tan and such. Just a very, very big marked improvement over last year's design. This one's also probably a strong contender for my favorite in the display in terms of the designs I've collected over the years. Definitely glad I picked this guy up. pardon the wear on this Christmas tree, but we need to spray paint it white. I was talking to my mom the other day. This is my great uncle's old Christmas tree and such, and he used to put it up in his house all the time. We kind of used it as a topiary tree out on our porch for years, and we definitely need to get some white spray paint or something, try to spray paint like the pines on it white again, but I think it still looks pretty festive. Definitely a nice homage to my uncle as well. That candy cane also belongs to him. We got another one, but it needs to be, the lights need to be redone in it before I can get it out. Just an FYI, I actually did try putting the white tree behind these gifts, but it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but as you can tell, they do kind of line up pretty tall in terms of like the middle of it and such. It's kind of a, I think I kind of said it the other day, it's kind of a good, like, you know, prop if you wanted to do like Christmas photos and such. Like you could probably put your family or something behind like these gifts, and like you could easily take like a cool little Christmas photo of like some Christmas sweaters and such. And you know, I think it looks very festive and such, but I tried putting this tree behind that, and it, needless to say, it did not look as good because it completely cut off the bottom part here, and where I'm having to put a kaleidoscope on this one since I got my at-home store display of this white tree, it cut off like part of the kaleidoscope and put it on here and didn't get the whole tree, so I figured it was just better to display them side by side. But that also kind of opens up another opportunity that I'm going to try to do over here with this area too, if I get one more inflatable that I'm looking for, and then a few other of my figurines that I'm going to put out here in a while. But for now, like I said, it's not a full complete Christmas display. I figure I'll show the full complete one on a night view video. But I have some big plans over here in this corner, and may also get another inflatable on top of what I'm also thinking about too, but we'll wait and see. Do love this white whimsical tree though. I just thought it was different, nice little change of pace, because a lot of my neighbors have green Christmas trees and I'm the only one that has the white one, so kind of wanted to stand out a little bit. Also, for any locals, if you can go to one of your local food cities, you might be able to find one of these. I got this guy for like $30, and I thought, you know, kind of a cool little piece to have in my display, especially right next to the white Christmas tree. I'm hoping to do like a deer scene and a few other little things over here in this corner, since I took my smoky inflatable and the colossal pumpkin stack out that I had during Thanksgiving. But I thought he was a really good pickup for what he was worth and such, even though if he is a tiny little thing, but still a beautiful little pickup, I think. See here. Plus he comes with these nice LED lights which make them shine very, very brightly at night. But overall, I think a nice little pickup. I'm hoping I can build the scene over here just a little bit more and such, but still very much in the process of trying to build my display up. I just figured I'd try to get my first video out, since I've kind of got at least 80% of the inflatables up. I might have 2 more coming, but we'll have to wait and see. This iPhone camera does not do the outside justice, but it's like very, very gray. It's almost like borderline nighttime now. It's like a dusk view right now because I'm filming this right around 4 o'clock, so I think it is starting to get pretty dark. But figured I'd try to get a quick day view out just so I could get a video up on the channel, because I've been meaning to get my first video out, but I kind of wanted to wait till I got 2 base fans in to replace the ones I removed. Your longtime followers of the YouTube channel, I took out my sorry about the car, but the 2016 like Penguin North Pole Beach iceberg that I got like up at Lowe's back years ago. And then I've had a few Peanuts designs circulating in and out of my display, and the one I used last year was a 3-piece Peanuts design that had Charlie Brown, Snoopy on his doghouse with Woodstock on the center of the doghouse and a Christmas tree in the middle. It's a design that had been sold back in 2014, I believe, and I had that as a stand-in for my Snoopy on the scooter one, but unfortunately its fan died out and it wasn't standing up too well, so I finally pulled the plug on it last year, and it's no longer in the display, and I don't even have it anymore. But I was wanting to get some new designs in to replace those, but for now that's what I got. Give you guys a little 360 around. Let's see here. Thank you guys for YouTube, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next display video.